Hello, great to see you here today. Why in the world do I say it's you and not them? I love living life this way. It took me a journey to get here. It wasn't like that. But when I started to figure out that I had choices, that I understood I could make different decisions, it was a game changer, especially in dating. When it's you and not them, you're now in charge and you're not the victim. Divas, do you want to be the victim and play the blame game? No. Let me tell you, you pivot your thought and you change your ideas about this, your dating world will change. I promise you. Okay, obviously a disclaimer. Everything you hear in this video is my opinion. Everything I talk about on this YouTube channel is just my experiences and my observations of how things have worked out for me and how I can help others as well on this dating journey. Now, I'm Donna Meador. I am a published author and a woman who found true love not once, but twice. I actually wrote a book about dating. Dating is not personal because I discovered that dating wasn't personal. You can get the link in my bio. It's a tried and true formula of how I met and married my late husband. Quite honestly, when he passed away, even after I read all these other books, I went back to my own book. I figured it worked so well the first time. Why not? And guess what? It did. Now, let's get back to responsibility. This is super important. Everything I share with you is my journey, my observation, my formula of how I did things. That's what you're going to hear on this channel. Obviously, if you have past trials and tribulations, please seek help. Whether it's your clergy or you're into energy work or you go to therapy, it's important to clean that up so that you can make different choices when you go out to date. Because dating at this time in our lives, which is whatever time, over 40, is your time. This channel is specifically for single soul-searching women over 40 who are looking for love in all the wrong places. I've actually helped clients in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even in their 80s, understand what a relationship looks like today. Now, before I met my late husband, Pietro, I discovered, through frustration, quite frankly, that I wasn't being treated the way I wanted to be treated. I was constantly being put on the back burner. And quite frankly, I didn't understand why. I thought that everybody who went out dating was on the same page. You were looking for a great relationship, love, marriage. Not so. So it's super important to understand what it is you're looking for and to clean up those past emotions from negative responses that you had in your past relationships before you move forward. Okay? Taking responsibility is the number one way to enjoy the dating journey today. Now, I always think it's funny. I titled my book "Dating It's Not Personal" because it took me a while to figure out that, well, dating wasn't personal. That was funny, kind of. Through the trials and tribulations, I discovered that I was giving myself away far too soon, for far too long, and receiving far too little in return. Is that you? I mean, I thought that I was just bearing my soul, and I believed people. I believed the men I was dating before I had reason not to, and I was encountering men who didn't believe me unless I proved myself. That was a complete opposite of how I was viewing the world. So I discovered, not that I was wrong, I like trusting people, but I figured out the sifting and the sorting process to make dating fun, which I was not having in the beginning. Okay. So take responsibility for yourself opens up a whole bunch of channels. It helps you set your boundaries. It helps you understand that you're allowed to say no, thank you. Like, how cool is that? Yeah. So once you grab hold of this idea, divas, your life is going to change. You're going to start to gain your power. You're going to start to get your power back. You're going to start to get confident. And confidence, dear divas, is super sexy. Now, I do have some tried and true rules along the way, self-imposed rules that I imposed on myself so that I could earn what I like to call my doctorate in dating. Yeah, that's right. Because when somebody finds true love, not once, but twice, I think they have earned their doctorate in dating. So I literally wrote the book after doing all the research, talking with so many, mainly women, mostly women, about what it is they were looking for. And what I discovered is that women did not understand their worth when it came to relationships. They didn't understand their value. So that's what this channel is all about. I am here to support and encourage and help you understand how to move forward and date at this time in your life. And the number one way to do that is take responsibility for yourself. If you're playing the blame game, I understand why, but try to find the way to release any negative energy you have around your ex or your former person or your even if you're a widow. I happen to have a wonderful relationship with my late husband, so I actually never thought I would find love again. I wasn't looking for love because I didn't think that anybody would be able to raise the bar higher than Pietro. And guess what? Gratefully, God had other plans, and I met Mr. Wonderful, number 2. So, divas, I look forward to sharing more and more information with you as time goes on. We are going to be launching a longer video every week. I'll get some short videos out there. And if you go into my YouTube channel and look at any of the Daily Dose of Donna videos that you'll see when my hair is brown with a little bit of red, that is literally my journey as I went through the grieving process live on Facebook. Those are all the videos that I went through. They're out of order, of course. I don't remember. I'm so grateful I even kept them. But that is an interesting journey because I knew that I didn't want to stay in pain. I was going through the adversity of loss, but I knew that I could still pivot and focus on happiness and joy. So that's what you're looking at when you look at those videos. So tune in next week for another long video. I'll be sprinkling in shorts all week so that you can catch glimpses of the journey of dating so that you can have fun when you get out there. Learn a few things along the way. I would love to hear your comments. I will be looking at them personally. And stay tuned for the next video. But I always want you, divas, to remember who you are.